Hello everyone and welcome to Jessie Goes Tsum. Today I have another challenge from the Midnight Masquerade event, and that is to clear 100 My Tsums in one play. So I'm going to introduce you to a different character today, and that is Eeyore. So as you can see, I have him at level 38 and he's at skill level max. He's one of the Happiness box Tsums, so he was a little quicker to fill up, but he's pretty powerful. He is definitely a go-to when you need to have a lot of My Tsums in one play, because he changes some other Tsum Tsums into Eeyore. And as you can see under where it says skill, he changes 10 of them. So the cool thing about this is that he changes some of the other Tsums into Eeyore. And there's a distinction there because if you may remember the Minnie Mouse video that I did, what her power is that she turns some other Tsums into Mickey Mouse. So while you can create some long chains with that, the Mickey Mouses do not clear and count towards your My Tsums. But for Eeyore, they're turning into him, so it does count. So let's see if we can clear 100 My Tsums in one play. I'm not going to activate any of the bonus items. I'm just going to play with him as is. So depending on the event you're playing too, there are usually some special characters that are being promoted by the event or only available during the event, and you'll get bonuses if you use them. But unfortunately, in this case, the Masquerade characters do not have any powers that would work well for this. So I've already filled him up. Look, all these Eeyores already exist. Look, I'm already refilling his skill, so this is going to go pretty quickly, and I think I can make 100 in no time. So same as any other game, I want to still try and get some links, long chains of him for some extra points. He's not going to yield that many points, well, score-wise, but also coin-wise, he's not going to. But, when you're playing a game, you kind of just have to focus on your goal at hand. So if my goal is to get 100 My Tsums, which look, I already did only halfway through the game. So if that was my goal, then I might have to forego getting extra high scores or extra coins, right? So there are some Tsums that are good for everything, and no matter what, you're going to rack all these things up. And there are other ones that are just, they're good for a specific mission, and you might not use them in your everyday gameplay. So I think now let's just see how many I can get. You might remember I didn't use any of the bonus items, so this is not with like an added 5-4. But as I mentioned, in the Minnie Mouse game, when you link together the Minnies and Mickeys, the Mickeys don't count towards My Tsum. But all of these count towards Eeyore, right? So anytime that I'm clearing any of these, it's going right back into that tank at the bottom. And in no time, wow, we've more than doubled here the amount that we needed for this game. Let's see, a couple more. Perfect. So I left some in the tank, and you may have noticed that what that does is it'll clear one group of Tsums from your board after the gameplay is done. You don't have to tap the screen or anything. It's going to kind of randomly decide for you. And we got those extra few Tsums cleared, so those are going to count towards this screen where we see how many Tsums that we've cleared for leveling up purposes, and it also is going to count because we got a couple coins from it. I also completed today's mission, which is great, and there's no character bonus as you can see from that middle line, but it doesn't matter because I cleared 257 of them and I only needed 100. So now it's time to pick another mission. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed getting to learn a little bit about Eeyore, and if you've played with him before and you have any tips for me, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.